everyone, it's Kiki. It's August 5th, and I wanted to share that yesterday I drove myself for the first time in a long time with cognitive decline. Things like driving or going to the grocery store can be really hard, and I uninsured my car in February of this year, 2024. And now it is August, so that's 2 and 8, 6. So 6 months of not driving, and I do miss it. And when I was driving, it really felt like the sun, like I just felt all the dopamine. I just felt so good about it. The sun was shining through the window, the music was playing. It was just so euphoric for me to drive to the grocery store down the block. And the good thing about it is it's long weekend, so there's not a lot of people on the road, and I felt very confident in my driving skills. I drove really slow. I always take the side roads in my neighborhood and drive like 30 to 40 kilometers an hour, usually anyways pre long COVID impacts, and I did the same. Did 30 to 40 kilometers so I could pay attention to the road, make sure I don't run over any kids, and I can watch for other cars as well. And so that was yesterday, and today I woke up actually feeling very fatigued. So I wanted to record this so I could see later and compare how my speaking skills are when long COVID is back again. So the other video was talking about my symptoms. I forgot to mention I found out through all of my symptom tracking and just through data tracking that I have dysautonomia. So sometimes dysautonomia will come back and would be very difficult. So I'm having trouble breathing today. I'm having trouble talking. Walking from the house to the vehicle is also difficult. It feels like I'm walking through pudding. I know that's not a realistic thing, but I feel like I'm walking through pudding, and I find I'm like out of breath again. So with what I'm doing with my dysautonomia is I am trying to increase my salt, and when I'm feeling low like this, I'm resting. I'm also doing compression boots by Therabody. So the boots will put your legs in the boots. The boots use pressure to squeeze the blood up back into your body for you to help you. With dysautonomia, I'm finding that everything is thrown out of whack. My heart rate is up, but I'm super dizzy. The blood is pooling. I have brain fog. So this is not a good day, and I always forget that I have these bouts or these dips now due to long COVID. I have good days like this and then bad days like that, and I just have to make room for it. I have to make space, and I have to not remember, but I have to, yeah, just add that into my thought matrix for planning so that way I don't overload myself. So speaking of like, you know, peaks and feeling good and then dips due to dysautonomia, my doctor gave me the diagnosis and he told me that I should go on long-term disability. And at first, I didn't want to do it because I thought, I don't really want to be taking resources away from other people who who need it more than me. Like, I'm okay. And I always make those decisions when I'm feeling good. And when I'm feeling bad, I'm like, oh yeah, this is why he wants me to go on long-term disability because I can't even do a grocery shop right now. We need groceries in the house, and I haven't been working. I've had this long COVID since October, and while the good peaks are longer and the dips are a lot shorter, I still have them, and it really throws it for a loop. And I can't work because of that. Like, who's gonna hire me knowing that, like, hey, I'm good for this amount of time. I don't know how long it's gonna be good for, and then I'm bad, and I don't know how bad it's gonna be for so long. So I'm really feeling grateful that I'm a student right now, and I can be a little bit more flexible with what I'm doing. It's great because as a student, I'm getting scholarships, bursaries, and grants, so I get money that way. So at least I'm not like on the street. I know I'm laughing, but that's just how I cope. I'm not making fun of people on the street. I just giggle a lot because I find giggling lifts my mood. So yeah, the doctors recommended that I go on long-term disability, and they sent me the paperwork, and they said the doctors would help me with filling out the medical portion so that way it's clear. And also with what the doctors recommended, I realized today that I should take them up on it, is a disabled parking pass by Spark. And at first I thought, no, I don't want to take those parking spots away from people who have mobility issues, who really need it. And then today, when I went for a walk, like we just parked, and I thought, oh my God, I can't walk very far. I can't walk very fast. I can't walk very long. I'm tired, and just having the parking stall closer to where I need to be would really help. So on my dip days, my plan is, um, on my good days, is I will park for school very far away in the free parking and do my walk whenever I can so I can increase my endurance, increase my muscle development, and help the blood flow, reduce the brain fog with the walking, be in nature. But that is 1 hour round trip to get the free parking. And the days that I have the dip, I am going to take advantage of that stall that is close to my class. So I just need to drive in and walk into my class. And yes, there is a fee, but it is a reduced fee. Thank goodness I park in the free parking because it's expensive. $20 a day is a lot for all day parking, and it does add up. And I'm only going to, like, I only have Tuesdays and Thursdays for classes, which means I'll be on campus 8 days a week, and 8 times 20 is 160, and 160 times, we'll say 3 months, is almost $500. And I feel like that $500 could go towards groceries, especially since I'm not working right now and I have to rely on my student grants, bursaries, loans, etc. Awards and loans. So that's where I am today. I'm a little slow, a little fatigued, and you can feel it in the muscles. You can feel it in my breathing. My brain is slower, but it's not as bad as it used to be. I used to be on the floor when this would happen, so I'm very grateful that I can see that it is getting better. On these days, I don't push, I take it easy, and that seems to be what's helping for me, is on these days, I'm being kind. I'm practicing gratitude because it could be worse, and I think about all the things that I'm very grateful for. That changes my mindset. So I'm not like, as a high achiever, somebody who wants to achieve a lot of things, it's hard having to lay in bed, and it is hard to cancel plans, to detour from the schedule because there's so many things that I want to get done, and it gives me so much joy to achieve things. But the lesson that I'm learning in this season of my life is how to work with my body, how to take care of myself, and how to be kind with myself. And that is a lesson that I needed to learn. Anyways, I hope you guys have a good day, and thank you for listening. Bye.